Hello, my beautiful Leos. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we're doing a reading for Leo. This is a collective, not a one-to-one, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So what we're doing today, we have the 3 oracle decks, and then I have 3 different tarot decks, one for each oracle message to go a little bit deeper and see what are the energies, what are the messages that you need right now. I really appreciate you being here. Please give the video a like. It does help it go around the channel. And I'm a small channel, go around YouTube, I meant. I am a small channel, still growing, and hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers soon. I'm holding this up because my husband gave this to me yesterday. It's a blue jay feather. He knows that I just love things from nature, rocks, flowers, leaves, feathers, whatever. I have quite a collection of feathers over here, turkey feathers, crow feathers, and the like. And this is a beautiful specimen of a blue jay feather. So I thought I'd share that with you. All right, so let's get right to it. The first deck that I used is the Dragon Riders Oracle because you're a fire sign, and that's the deck I got for my fire signs. Look at this beautiful purple card. I do want to point out you have 2 purple cards and 2 green cards. Purple and green theme going. Hecate and Gilak Lu. This is number 29, which is an 11. Master number, right? Only a rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp magic in its entirety. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. Yeah, we don't always want to go with the crowd, right? We want to sing our own song. We want to march to our own beat. That's what this card is reminding you. You don't have to be like everyone else. You can just be yourself. Be yourself, right? Truer words. All right, I was going to use, now they want me to use the Journey to Oz and Wonderland deck to go along with that one. I don't know why, but I guess we'll find out. The depiction on these tarot cards is very different from the traditional tarot deck, for one thing. And for another thing, there are 4 or 5 extra cards in here. All right, so building on that Dragon Riders message, what do you have, Spirit, for my beautiful Leos? My husband is a Leo. He doesn't always watch my videos, though. He probably hears me talk enough in real life. I have been under the weather for about a week, and today I felt like, okay, my voice is good enough to get back to the videos. So, yeah, was anxious to get back to it. I typically do a couple readings every morning before I go to my outside job that I'm trying to leave. But every time I think I'm close to being able to get my website done, something happens. And, yeah, anyway. That's all right. Challenges, right? Make us stronger. All right. The deck is being very quiet. What do you have for Leo to build on Hecate and Gilak Lu's message? Number 11, 29. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so it's weird. But today, for some reason, a lot of times they're just giving me a pack of cards all at once. Like a whole drop is all at one time. So let's see. Whoops. They gave you 4. It's happened like 5 times. So the first card out to build on that is the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is definitely a choice card. Wands, fire, action, passion. So in this card, it's showing you Alice trying to figure out her next move, right? 3s are also creation and collaboration. There isn't really anyone she can collaborate with at this moment. She's got to collaborate with her intuition, right? Her gut instincts, figuring out how to get across there. And you see, again, the purple and green. I mean, purple mushrooms, purple flowers, greenery all around. I don't know if that means something to you, Leos, but purple and green. I don't know. Maybe you're going to see it. 10 of Wands. Hard work. 10s are the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle. Right? So hard work. Yeah, it's hard work sometimes to go against the crowd, right? It tires us out. It wears us down. It's like swimming upstream. But you're getting ready to finish that cycle. You're getting ready to complete that, okay? So 3 of Wands, making some choices. 10 of Wands, hard work. And that is building on the rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp the magic in its entirety. Yeah. So Wands, Wands, Wands. And then suddenly you have the Hermit. This is going within. This is listening to your gut. And you see his little mousy self inside his teapot. He's just like, all right, I'm going to take some time out for me. And this is number 9, accomplishment. So you need to accomplish some time to yourself, some contemplation, thinking about what's going on, thinking about noticing the magic around you. Then you have justice, balance, true balance. This can also represent Libra. So if you have Libra in your birth chart, this is saying, yep, listen up, Leos. This is your message. You see the 2 dragons there. There's a white dragon and a black dragon. He's got a scale with many things. It's got like 4 different things that he's trying to balance. This could mean that you've got too many things going on. You need to balance work and play. Time to have some fun, I'm hearing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. Time to have some fun. Time to have some fun. My voice, I guess, hasn't completely returned, or my mind isn't connected to it. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. Yeah. Instead of always just agreeing with everybody, maybe it's time to do something different. Your next purple card from The Divine Masters by Kyle Gray is the Atlanteans. Evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, progress. Expect acceleration. And just look at that. What I see in this is a lotus flower kind of blooming, and maybe another one even down here. Evolution and vibration. Atlantis was a very magical place and very high in technology. They used crystals for power, healing, and all kinds of things, right? So expect acceleration. And for that, we're going to use the Forest Tarot. It has lots of sparkling lights similar to that card. So let's go a little bit deeper, Leos, and see what the deck has for you. See what the Tarot has for messages to build on that. Evolution, vibration. You're evolving, right? We're all evolving right now as a human race. Well, those of us that are awakened and that are open to receiving the codes, the downloads, the information that we need. I mean, last year was big on disclosure, right? And this year is going to be even more. Oh my gosh. Now 2 at a time again. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Pentacles, hard work. The wheel is turning and going forward. I can't believe that. Evolution, vibration, and the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that can also sometimes be a Sagittarius card. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart or a prominent Sagittarius around you, that could just be saying that Sagittarian could have something to do with this acceleration of evolution. All right. So building on that Atlantean message, here you go. Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that beautiful? It's a ship's wheel, but more than that. It's got beautiful greenery woven inside of it, lit up like candles all around it. And this kind of looks like that. It's not a lotus, but it looks similar to the shape that's on this card, right? Look at this shape and look at that one. Yeah, okay. Nothing is by accident. My guides know what they're doing. This is 10, completing a cycle. This is your second 10 of the reading. You had that with the 10 of Wands. You are getting ready to complete a very important cycle, right? And it's probably the cycle of hard work. This is an 8, mastery and infinity. Pentacles have to do with your work, your business, your house, your home, your material things, right? But he's working really, really hard. He's done all of this work. He's put all of this work in, just like the Ten of Wands guy, right? Put in all that work. You've done so much work. You've worked so hard. And that cycle is coming to a close where you're going to be able to be a little more relaxed, right? And Spirit is saying a little more relaxed financially. Things are going to settle down. They're going to even out. And things are only going to get better from here, Leos. The wheel is turning. You are evolving. It's all going to change. And then you have, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I didn't even know what the next card was. So this is true abundance, right? This king is in full control of his finances, but he is ready to rest, okay? He's already built his empire. He's got his savings account, his investments. He's got everything in order. He's ready to relax and say, okay, I can, put my feet up. I can kick back for a bit. I can have some fun, right? I don't need to worry so much. Yeah, that was Justice, but he looks like a king as well. Holy cow. All right, so now, Leo, we're moving on to, this is the Magical Times Empowerment Cards, Prosperity. Wow. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Oh, yeah. And today's March 14th, and you see that Celtic symbol in there. St. Paddy's Day coming up. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let's see, Leos. Building on that prosperity card. Somebody told me why frogs represented prosperity, and now I've forgotten again. Because I just thought that was weird. Like, why do frogs represent that? Oh, boy. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's slow. That's forward moving slowly with your finances. So maybe, that's, what do you keep? More pentacles. More pentacles. Oh, my gosh. What do you keep and what do you give? How much of your time, energy, money, effort are you giving? And how much are you keeping for yourself? Are you completely depleting yourself, Leos? Yeah, I think you do need to slow down and take a rest. They keep flipping out like 2 cards. Yeah, there we go. Now 3. Okay, let me reshuffle this. It's like the deck has nervous energy. I don't know. Okay, can we have one last card for Leo, please? What is the one last card for my Leos for this prosperity message? One card, please. There we go. Aha. Hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled. Leos, this is a jackpot, right? Prosperity, right? Focus on the positive. Prosperity begins in the mind, and here you have the Knight of Pentacles. He is marching forward toward his reward, marching forward toward his prosperity, toward his money, right? Toward that King of Pentacles. You've already done the work. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. Fours are stability or stagnation. In this case, how much do you keep? How much do you spend, right? How much do you keep? How much do you give of your time, your energy, your effort, your money, right? So you need to be careful about that. If you want to be prosperous, you can't give everything away. If you want to have energy to do more things, you can't deplete yourself, right? We just talked about that earlier with the Ten of Wands, right? Then you have the Star card. This is Aquarius, but this is hopes, dreams, and wishes fulfilled, right? This is a 17, which is an 8, right? 8, mastery, infinity, the Star. There you go, Leo. It's all coming to not an end, but it's concluding, right? That cycle is concluding. So remember, this, your 11 card, only a rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp magic in its entirety. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. And the Atlanteans, right? Evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, progress. Expect acceleration. Right after that, you got the Wheel of Fortune. And then that prosperity card, focusing on the positive. So your animal oracle is deer, love. This is my second favorite card in the deck, the first being the horse. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So this is being gentle and loving with yourself and others. Okay, Leo? Sometimes you can be a little growly or roary, right? So you want to be gentle and loving and kind. Overall, this is a super positive message. Lots of change coming in, lots of prosperity, abundance, building that legacy, generational wealth, building a beautiful life for yourself. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please give it a thumbs up for me. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.